Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, John, aka Astro Comics, and welcome back to a new comic book review. Today we're reviewing Punisher Year One, and it was made by Dan Abnett, Andy Lanning, and Dale Eglesham. I'm sorry, I probably pronounced those fucking names wrong. But anyways, I got this comic yesterday, already read it. It's pretty short, as you can see, it's not that thick. I actually posted a YouTube short showing it off. And yeah, as I promised today, I'll be making a review on it. This comic is a collection of 4 issues, I think, of the Punisher Year One miniseries, and it basically shows what happened to Frank Castle when his family died. As you guys know, Frank Castle was in a picnic at Central Park, and he witnessed some kind of mob thing, like mafia killing, and for that reason his family got murdered and he was the only one who survived. This comic follows the first hours of his life after that happened, and the following days, weeks, and how he deals with it, and how Frank Castle dies and the Punisher is born. Now, I reviewed a Punisher comic before. It was Punisher Born a few months ago, and I didn't really enjoy it. It was short, but I didn't enjoy it. I thought it was too edgy even for my taste, but it was written by Garth Ennis, so what can you say? This one definitely had the edge, but it was still tame. Now, let's first look at this cover art. I'm not the biggest fan of this cover art. This comic has a lot of great cover art that I'll show to you in a second, but I don't like this one. It's just so fucking basic. The Punisher looks like Frank West from Dead Rising on steroids, which is ironic. Both of them are called Frank. But yeah, you have Year One over here, Serbian, and you have the skull, basic shit. I'm not the biggest fan of this cover art. Could be better. Here, when we actually open up the comic, we have this image of Frank, which we'll see later in the comic. Here is the cover of issue number 1. I kind of get why they didn't put this on the cover art for the hardcover, trade paperback. I get it, but it's really fucking sick. You have Frank's whole family dead. Here we got cover 2, and we can actually see this one on the bag, though. I think it's pretty nice, but I enjoy the first one more. Here we've actually got the third cover art. I have to actually hold this fucking picture on the phone. This one, I don't know why he's looking at me like I kill his family. What the fuck? This will go as a hard album cover, though. I could see fucking Kanye doing this shit or someone. I love the blue one. I love it. He looks like a member of the Blue Man Group. And now we go on to the fourth one. Here we've got the fourth one. I'm not gonna lie, if they put this shit on the cover art, I would have bought it. It looks sick, but it doesn't really tell you that it's a Punisher. You got a skull, pretty cool. Now let's actually talk about the artwork in here. The artwork is standard 90s stuff, mid to late 90s. This comic was coming out from 1994 to 1995, I think, if I remember correctly from the Wikipedia. And the art I enjoy. There are some moments where the art is okay. There were some moments where the art is really good. But overall, I enjoyed it. I'll show you right now. Here, I thought this art of Frank punching this hitman who was sent to kill him was actually really well done. I love the colors on it. I thought this one, where Frank is talking with this guy, I actually forgot his fucking name, but he's like a news reporter who's a really big piece of shit. I love the blue and the dark background, and also love the little lighting they have here. I don't know why the fuck they put it on his face, but okay. Here on the end of part 3, we actually have a really good explosion full spread panel, which I showed in the YouTube short. You should totally go watch it. Leave a like. And I think this whole part where Frank is talking with Detective Laviano, Johnny Laviano, in the rain is really well done. The rain effects are amazing. Here you can see a little bit more of them. I really thought they were good. Now, I'm not exactly sure if I can even show this panel on YouTube, but this is 5 pages into the comic where the news reporter finds Frank's whole fucking family dead. They show everything. You can see the kid's dead, the wife's dead, Frank's the only one surviving here. There's actually this really cool part where Frank, as they're carrying his body into the ambulance car, they don't know he's alive, and then he wakes up, beats the shit out of everyone. He's crazy. So yeah, I thought Lenning and Eaglesham did a really good job on the artwork. I'm pretty sure they drew it. For some reason, my fucking comic doesn't tell me who did what. But judging from their biography on the back of the comic, like each one has, I'm guessing they're fucking artists. It says so. It says that they're artists. But anyways, I like this comic, but the problem is it's too short. It's only around 110 pages long, and there's not really much action from a Punisher comic, which I'm okay with. This is like, when before Frank became the Punisher. So this comic is more about him being like filled with grief and rage rather than being filled with, bloodthirst. The final section, the third act, of the comic, actually has Frank go and kill everyone, the guys who were involved in his family's death, and he actually spares the killer but throws him through a fucking glass ceiling or something. Yeah. But he's narrating this whole thing like it's in the military. He's like, it'll take him 5 seconds to see the bomb for the 10 seconds for it to explode. I really liked it, and it was very fucking brutal. He was like going like Max Payne or some shit, like Dol Berettas. Overall, this was much better than Punisher Born. Maybe I'll reread that one day to see how my viewpoint on it has changed. I have yet to read Punisher Max, but if I didn't like Born, I probably won't like Max either. It was also written by Ennis. Final rating for this comic, honestly, 10 out of 10. Another 10 out of 10 on the channel, haven't seen that in a while. I enjoyed it, the only problem was the length, and probably the cover art sucks booty cheeks, honestly. But overall, I really enjoyed it. I recommend you pick this comic up, especially if you're not familiar with the Punisher. Yeah. So yeah, that was it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe and turn the notification bell to never miss a new review. This was Astro Comics sign off. See ya.